best case scenario for him right now is that he's actually looking at the best possible outcome, and he has nothing to really stress about outside of what has happened so far. So, because I don't think he's going to go on this like heroic run at this point. No answer. Have the warrant out. I'm trying to think. Is there a way that I can get maybe DOC to contact Kleb and just let him know that he's ready to be charged? Or should I just wait until Kleb's around to push this?
I think we can communicate in the DOC channel just to kind of let them know, give them a heads up. But we will want to try to get in contact with him.
Okay. Oh, good. Judges wanted to know if we should be expecting a hut for Kleb, and I explained that we are not, so... Luca, you're not messing with the report, are you?
I was actually. I'm glad you said something.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Do you want me to not mess with the report?
No, you're fine. If you want to just add on the title, Kleb Rush, second-degree murder. You could even keep the Manny McDaniel's death on there if you want, or just take it off.
Yep.
I think that'll be fine.
Sounds good. And I'm putting a note in the top here that Mr. Caleb Rush surrendered and confessed to the homicide of Manny McDaniel's. He is currently not in custody after the expiration of his 24-hour investigative hold. Will most likely be compliant when apprehended.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
I just don't want them to bum rush this guy and be like, put your fucking hands up, you murdering piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't want the typical HVTU treatment for him, because while I deeply appreciate that aspect of our policing, this is like one guy that doesn't need it. He confessed, and we should definitely try to, like, I guess, reward that in a way. Like confessed people should definitely have the gloves put on for. They should be handled with gloves. We'll never get confessions if we don't, right?
I don't like when we... I'm going to be honest, and I mean, listen, I will always back up another officer if they want to follow through something. I'm in the mindset that as long as due diligence is happening, giving you the treatment of respect, I think should go a long way, because if you lose the treatment of respect from the police department, that's where the aura around PD's view drops. And I think where we're at right now, we are currently in a position to give Kleb the treatment that he probably deserves. Is he still a murderer? He's still a murderer. Did he still pull the trigger? He still pulled the trigger. Doesn't change the fact that he willingly came in knowing what was going on, knowing what was going to happen, fully expecting that he could have spent the rest of his life behind bars. And I think based on where we're at right now, we give him the treatment he's at least owed. So I feel like you and I are very similar in our policing with how we feel about the outcome.
Yeah. Mr. Caleb Rush surrendered and confessed to the homicide of Manny McDaniels. He is currently not in custody after the expiration of 24-hour investigative hold. If contacted by UPD, he will most likely surrender himself again. Mr. Rush was unavailable at the time of this note. And I put my name and the date. So that should be good. Am I good to save this report?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, we're good. I'm going to cut out of here then if we're good. The warrant's up, and people know they can reach out to him if they see him around and ask him to surrender.
Hey, what's up, Munchie? How you doing?
And I'm going to go down there and catch up with Brian.
RP's been phenomenal today.
I'll still be around.
We've had 2 hours of just on the go, just go. And it's been fun. It's been good. I'm sorry, I haven't really looked at chat at all. Again, I mean this in the most open way possible. If you guys have questions about the case, feel free to ask. I'm more than willing to explain why we're doing things. I'm not like some
I'm
hardened
texting the
cunt.
title, by the way, right now.
You know what I mean? I on some level want to be open and honest about like our reasoning for following the way that we are. But overall, I think we have all of our eggs in one basket. I think the way that we went about this was really good. So, it's okay, we're invested. I would hope so. I'm enjoying the role play. I'm enjoying this. This is my RP. This is my character story, and this is the stuff I like to do. So. All right. Tessa, I didn't want to interrupt you, but do you have any other questions outside of, I guess, how we're proceeding?
No, I don't think so. I think you guys have handled this really well, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. This is, I was saying to Luca, I think the way Luca's process with this investigation has been, I think, very in line with how I like to proceed with investigations. And I got to give Luca the credit here for doing the subpoena work. And me kind of breaking down each subpoena as they've come. But overall, this is like sort of my bread and butter. This is what I enjoy doing, especially with gangs and, you know, relationships in gangs. I like to look into it. So as soon as I saw this kind of come forward and there were other parties involved, it made this a lot more exciting to kind of investigate and look into. I think it was handled well.
Yeah, I can't agree more. Everybody's on the same page. I think we just wanted to see, you know, McDaniels get justice because nobody deserves to get, you know, shot in the back of the head and just lay there for hours and have nothing happen about it. And it took a twist that I wasn't expecting with the confession. I think that, I think his murderer truly regrets his actions already, and it's going to be a real long time in that jail cell thinking about killing his uncle. So there's nothing I'm going to do to, you know what I mean, to make that worse or better or any of that. That's justice. And I wasn't looking to try and kneecap anybody outside of it. I'm impressed by the fact that the mayor had him turn himself in and confess to it all, to be quite honest. It's something I haven't really dealt with a whole lot of. I've had one other murder confession like that a long time ago. So yeah, these are the kind of cases I roll out of bed for in the morning, to be honest. Not that I don't work everything, but this is the one that feels like I actually did some detective work instead of just sitting at a desk, you know?
Absolutely.
I wish I could say this was the first time somebody confessed to a murder to me like this in the same exact manner. And I'm not sure I like it so much. I appreciate the trust that people put in me, but it does not get easier, I tell you that much.
Yeah.
The first one was Chatterbox, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard him when he's genuinely sad, but I hadn't until that day. He killed his wife, and he wanted to talk to me about it, and I had to coordinate getting someone in there to talk to him, and it just, as much as I appreciate that people are willing to do that, it definitely never gets easier.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
This last one was a hard one to listen to. And I don't even think that Mr. Rush was one of the most upset that I've heard, you know, when it comes to the circumstances and everything, even if they weren't necessarily the murderer. But he, you could tell he was very remorseful in his own way of what had happened. And I think that,
Yeah.
you know, like most people that confess, he just wishes he could go back to like 5 seconds before he pulled that trigger and not do that, because it's so final and people don't realize it, you know. But it's too late. It's too late to do that. But yeah.
How many times have you been on a scene and an hour after the scene ended, you were like, "Oh my God, why didn't I do this?" Or, "Oh my," like, there's always gonna be those afterthoughts that in the moment you don't realize.
Yeah.
And I think for Kleb, he definitely sounded like he showed his remorse, and I'm not a therapist, so it's not my job to ensure that he's handling it in the way he needs to. But in terms of the accountability, I have a lot of respect for him for even walking through the PD doors and wanting to open up about any of this.
Yeah, I agree.
It still hurts though.
Well,
But
Yeah.
I really appreciate that you guys were super on top of this, and I think you're both doing a really great job. So
Thank
good
you.
work. Thank you for the help, and if you need anything more, just let me know.
absolutely, all good. Yeah,
That last
absolutely.
3-on-1, I think I might need to go to it.
Sure. Actually, there was a 3-on-1 from Bob. Can I get a park ranger or anyone who handles animals down to the courthouse?
Oh shit. All right.
Oh god, it's a Sam Squanch, isn't it?
Who is it?
Huh? What's the
I
Sam
don't know.
Squanch?
That just reads to me like it's a Sam Squanch.
It might be.
That sounds like your guys' territory. I'm gonna figure out what's
it's
going on with
not.
the.
No. Wait, Tessa, where are you going? Shit.
I mean, there's always the weird message with the human
I
tooth,
don't know.
if you prefer. That's my territory. The weird message with the
I
human
have a tooth collection.
Okay.
As long as you can prove they're humanely
Oh, boy.
sourced.
I would. Yeah, that's a good point. I would also
It's just a
really,
tooth.
really, I really would like to be able to take the fingers we find, like the dismembered fingers off of people's hands, or amputated ones, and scan those for fingerprints.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, half the time you figure it'd kind of be like running license plates in traffic. You'd probably get,
My friend with the jar of
whoever,
teeth.
whatever poor
Chat, what's your
local
weirdest
who they
collection
bolt
that you
cutted
have?
their
What's
fingers off
something
of,
that you
but
like collecting
you
that
just
like
never know what you find.
everyone
you
else
know?
in your life think is weird?
Yeah.
Then again, who wants to sit around and take like fingers in a bag and press them up against the scanner all day? I don't know.
Not me. Actually,
me.
shit, hold on.
There's a few people, I think.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
let me
they're
call
out there.
Demi real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, God. She would do that.
Oh yeah, she'd be like, "How many bags of fingers you have? Perfect, I'll be right there." I miss Demi. I haven't talked to her in so long.
Yeah.
All right, I better go to this human tooth. And
yeah.
it's not the tooth; it's the note with it. What's the context behind the tooth?
Yeah. Did you drive here?
I'm actually glad that there haven't been any dental related.
Have a good one, Luca.
killers.
We'll talk soon.
See you guys.
Oh, I think collecting collars is such a cute thing to do, and it's such a good memory to have. You're happy about what with dental?
There haven't been any like dentistry related serial killers.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess I've kind of predetermined I'm
Alright.
sitting in this car.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we going to the courthouse?
Do you want to go take a look at it real quick? Do you want me to
Sure.
contact them?
Yeah, just confirm it's not a Sam Squanch, because I'm not gonna bother.
It's so funny how often I've told people, stop calling me when you hear a Sam Squanch. I don't want to know. I don't care. Let me look up Bob Eagle. I've never heard this name before.
He's security guard at the
Oh, this
courthouse.
guy. Okay.
He's a pretty nice guy. He just
Fortune cookies. Ooh, the fortune cookie fortunes.
he's
Jar
one of
teeth,
those like mall
socks?
cop kind of guys.
You collect rocks.
He
Rocks are pretty
thinks
cool.
he's more
What
than
kind of
he
socks
is.
do you collect? What was that last part?
He thinks he's got more authority than he has, I think.
Yeah.
And he gets got for it a lot.
I have to remind people all the time that you are not legally obligated to be a vigilante. If something happens, call the police. That one seems to slip people's minds. I don't know why.
The poor guy, I don't think the police respond to him. I think that's part of his problem.
The police don't wait. What?
It's a court proceeding with the aminals.
I'm gonna literally ask him what aminal. I don't trust it.
And before it's a fish. In quotation marks.
If he says a Bigfoot, I'm gonna tell him to release it in the wild. Or to ocean dump it, I'm not sure. Mid-cap to high, all kinds, as colorful as I can get. Over 200 pair, damn. Oh, porcelain dolls scare me. Nope.
So anyway, how's your day been?
All units are preoccupied. You know?
Did I call it or did I call it? I knew it. Ah, they try to trick us.
You know,
I think they know.
They know.
They're using these tactics on purpose.
they know. Listen, all I know is that as soon as I asked for the context and they said,
Hey,
Jesus, these speeders.
we're not catching that, by the way.
No chance.
And I
It's-
think that's going to the Billabong, and I don't really feel like going to the Billabong.
No,
so I
I'm
think
good.
we're good. I'm
think we're
good.
good.
We'll pass.
Dispatch 220, operating under 270, back in service.
Hey, is Pat Downing still on radio?
I asked him,
Last I saw, he was on his back.
what did I say? Oh yeah,
How about Brick?
I
Is
asked
Brick
for the
still here?
relation to needing a ranger, and he said, court proceeding with an animal. And I was like,
Last I saw, all three of them
he's
were
kind
at
of teetering
SMH.
around this. I have concern.
Mhm.
I'm in SMH.
That was really funny. We're about a load and a half. Oh my God, crayon. You ever get worried about losing a pair? Or like losing one of the socks? That would stress me out. So anyway, Tessa, how's the day been? How have you been?
Did I tell you about the Italian court case?
Why was I not invited?
I don't know if you would have liked it.
I probably would have.
Actually, no, I think you might have.
Tell me about it.
Well, Juno called me. Actually, here, I'm gonna back it up, alright? So listen. I woke up, right? I went outside. I went to hang out in my backyard. I do neighborhood watch stuff. I look around to see who's about and see what's going on in the neighborhood. And gosh dang it, people never slow down in front of me.
Pull off to the right-hand
Pull
side
it
of the
over.
road. Engine off, please. Windows down. Be with you in a second. Dispatch 270. Shows out in traffic southbound Palomino Avenue with a light blue, almost white in color Alpha. For context, it's a two-door, like, sports car. I believe it's going to be 1 times occupied.
All right, license and registration, please.
I'm at a traffic stop. What? What? What, Bison?
Thank you.
Bison.
All right, so my name is
I'm in a-
Game Warden
I'm in a
Tessa
tra-
Lamb with the
I
Park
gotta go.
Ranger Service. This is Ranger Flop Dugong with me. The reason
Hello?
for the stop is you ran that red light and you were speeding.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Sorry. Yeah, I fucked up. I have no excuses, Mom.
All right, you doing okay?
Yeah, me and my girlfriend just broke up.
Oh,
Mm,
okay. Well,
yeah, so there's still no excuses to be, driving so fast.
I've
and
survived
running
6
red
ads.
lights and all that.
Hell yeah.
that's all right. You know, maybe right now would be a good time for you to find a place to park and maybe go for a walk instead, so that you're not, rushing around and
Yeah,
you take a minute to breathe.
she's around the corner now at Wuche. So I just
Oh.
wanted to speed past. Yeah, sorry. Again, no excuse.
Okay. Well, you just sit tight. I'm gonna run your information. Is this your
Okay.
vehicle?
It is, Mom.
Okay. I'll be right back with you. I'll leave you with Flop here.
All right.
Is your name pronounced Mr. Shola? Is it Shola or Shala?
Yes, Shola.
Shola.
That's right.
Okay. Nice. I was good with that one. I know this might be a little cheesy coming from a couple of rangers, but there are a couple very nice trails up north. A lot of good hiking trails. If you ever, want to just kind of clear your mind, be somewhere where it's a lot more quiet and a lot more secluded than, the busyness and the hecticness of being in the city. I know the city limits can become quite a lot. So
Yeah, I remember last time I went up there though, I was attacked by the mountain lion.
had what? What was that?
Last time I went up the trails, I was attacked by a mountain lion.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always recommend to people if you can avoid them because you are kind of in their home. It's one thing. However,
Yeah.
make sure you go with at least a firearm if you are legally allowed to have one. So
I've got to wait a few days for that, apparently. So.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Well, I ran your information. Everything checks out. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna issue you a warning. At
I know
this
where all of them are,
time. Just
Crayon.
Try to
Thanks,
slow it
Mom.
down.
I want to live your life,
understand,
Crayon. How
no,
the
you're just
fuck
trying
do you
to
know your
speed
socks? I
past,
lose
but,
my fucking socks like
maybe try
they're
to avoid
candy.
the area if that's the case. And
Yeah.
I also have to go to
I
a
hope
laundromat, so I
things-
bet you they
hope
just get
things
fucking
look up
sucked
for you, okay?
and
Thank you
stolen.
very much, Mom. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Sorry
thank you
again.
for pulling over. It's okay. Just be careful. You never know who's coming through these intersections. I don't want you getting T-boned or you T-boning someone else. So,
Of course.
drive safe for me, and we will have you be free to go as soon as my lights turn. Okay?
Okay, have a good one, guys.
Have a good one,
You
Mr.
too.
Shala. Dispatch 270, clear traffic warning issued. Back in service. Bison's calling me again. God damn it. Hello, Bison.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Where do you get off? Huh?
What do you mean, where do I get off?
Where's your
Don't
what is your
tell.
fucking deal?
What do you
Okay.
mean? What do you think this
Oh, no.
is? You
Who
think-
do you think you are? You are taking Tessa from me right now.
What are
Glad
you
you're paired up with
talking
me.
about? Listen,
I am livid.
where were you 10 minutes ago, Bison?
Where have I been this entire time? On duty, doing my damn job.
Oh, we just got.
I didn't mean to poop your butt.
Why are you going so
Dog.
quick?
Who called me a loser?
Oh, Jesus.
Me.
Bison,
That was
where,
me.
Where are you?
That's rude.
I know. And
Why?
I
So you can rub it in my
meant
face?
No,
Only
so you can get
partially.
this fucking car. Where are you?
Sorry, Clan
I will
Mom,
not
didn't
be a
mean to
third
poop your
wheel.
bike.
You will be a
That's
third wheel.
okay.
I will
just wanna
not be a
brake
third
check you,
wheel,
I'm
and you
sorry.
cannot tell me what to
Oh,
do.
okay,
Are
I
you
was just
kidding me?
excited
Well,
'cause
fine.
I
Maybe
saw
you and
your car
I
and
can
said,
ride together at
"Going
some
with
point. I
your
mean, I'm
car
sure
to the
Shelby's
new
around. You want to email Shelby?
Yeah.
I don't want to ride
Yeah,
with
this is
you. I want to ride
ridiculous.
with Tessa. I'm
I just
pissed
thought
you
that
took
somebody
Tessa
called
from
me a
me.
loser.
What do you mean?
This
This is my command,
name?
Bison.
What's your
Your
name?
command? We're the same rank.
No, I know. I'm saying that, you know,
What?
but
What's your name?
Tessa's my department, Bison.
I don't give a fuck,
What's your
Flop.
loser?
And you think I give a fuck that you want to ride with
No,
Tessa? You think
no,
that this is
Obviously
some-
you
in your
do. I'm
car.
sick of your shit, Flop.
What
I'm
do you
sick of your
think?
shit.
You think it's some kind of a
I'm
fucking
not
gang,
here, I'm
Bison? Is that what you
hiding.
think this shit is?
Yes,
Did
I
you
do.
call
You
her
know
a
what the
loser?
game is?
What?
Yeah, I said
Because
it.
you're a.
Hey!
Okay, you know what? I'm hanging up this phone. Not before you can
No,
hang
you
it
hang
up.
up, Flop.
Goodbye. Fuck. I'm sorry. Me and Bison were having a falling out.
No.
He got really mad. He was foaming at the mouth. I said you can get in the
Where
car.
is
He goes, I don't want to be a third wheel, and you can't tell me because we're in the same rank.
I can though.
I was gonna say you should definitely 3-1 and tell him that this is an order. Oh.
All right. As the game warden, I am of the proper rank to order you. Hold
I'm
on.
sorry. No.
Into
What
my
was that?
vehicle. What?
You opened my door?
I didn't mean to.
You want me to get out of the car? Is that what this
Oh
is now?
God, please, Flop, please. I don't need this from a third person today.
I'm sorry.
Supposed to mean. You don't need what, Tessa?
Everybody wants a piece of me, okay? It's not personal, Bison. Please.
Bison!
I want to hang out with you. Don't do that. You can even drive.
Wait, you got this ready? Watch this. Hey, Bison! Why you gotta be such a pussy?
That's not very nice.
Well, the other day...
Hey, look, he's walking away. It didn't
Bison,
work.
wait, Bison, I'm sorry, wait, come
please.
back. I was just getting back at you because the other day you called me a pussy. You said Lexington couldn't. Come back. Oh, fuck. What if you go to the other side and I'll go to this side and we'll tackle him and we'll throw him in the car.
I don't know if we should force him. We gotta coax him in somehow.
I have food.
What does he like? What
Star
is the
Wars.
equivalent of a treat for him?
Star Wars. Tell him he can. Hey, Bison. How would you like to ride Yoda?
What? Flop.
The car's green.
Flop. What? What? Huh?
What?
Okay. No. Hey, Bison, we're going to go respond to a bunch of ping-related calls and definitely not get caught up in a bunch of other things on the way.
You just say that.
No, I mean it. I
know
mean
you
we're
hate
good.
pigs, Tessa. Don't lie to me.
There's a ping right now. There's a 31 Alpha. There's
minute
shots
ago.
fired.
A minute ago, 31
You hate
Alpha.
pigs, Tessa.
We
Don't
could go
fucking lie to
catch
me.
those people, and you could be the
Dispatch
god of
202,
war,
10,
and we
7
wouldn't even
for
need to
10
do
Mike, second on
paperwork,
report.
because I would do it. See, I told you.
Okay.
Well, who's driving?
Last time Flop tried to get me to drive so he could blame it on me. So I don't want
Goes.
to drive.
Oh. I mean, I don't mind driving, and also your driving is not that bad, Bison. Please.
Last time you asked me to drive, you blamed the gas and engine broken being on me when it was your fault.
No. That's gaslighting.
I'm not gaslighting.
You're
it's the
gaslighting
truth.
me.
It's not gaslighting if it's the truth.
No, just because I pulled it out and the receipt came back to my name, don't mean that you parked it.
What?
You parked the car.
No.
Tessa, this is what I'm talking about, okay? You thought command was gonna be brought in with problems from General Patrol? No. The problems are actually at the sergeant level, and it's about...
Yeah, because Flop is the problem.
Oh my God, excuse me!
I should have never recommended you.
Oh, 1099, Marcus left.
Oh!
Oh God, no,
We're
please.
pinging, we're
I
pinging.
don't want to go to a boost. I really don't want to go
What?
to a boost.
No, you don't like boosts?
Boosts are fucking annoying as shit.
Oh, okay. Well, we need gas, so I'm gonna get gas.
Don't go here. GG's being piss babies and
What?
threatening cops that fill up their gas station here.
Really?
Fill their gas over here. Yeah.
All right, fine. They don't want their money, fuck them.
Nah, yours with me. I'm good with these guys. Don't worry.
Okay.
Loki thought you were about to drive us into a gas pump?
I might. Don't tempt me.
What?
You wouldn't do that. I'm in the car now.
What are you saying? I'm lesser?
Just expendable.
You're expendable.
I am not. I am Bison. Therefore, I am priceless.
I don't know about that. We just sold you on getting in this car over paperwork.
You know what I found out today? I found out that Google Drive documents, you can do speech to text. So I've been doing all my reports today on speech to text.
Why did I never think about that?
It's been pretty great. You do have to go through and fix like a few grammatical errors, but other than that, it's pretty good.
Chacha, would you speech to text? That's amazing.
Apparently one of the demigods in the city also gave us our own like report, like field fill-in thing, and it also has speech to text, which I didn't know about.
Whoa.
You're telling me I don't have to... I could just finish my reports and talk into a... Oh my God.
One time there was a long report that I just didn't want to read, so I put it into a screen reader thing, and it just read it to me. It was nice.
I can't do that. That reminds me of like audio books or whatever.
Well, you don't like audiobooks?
I do not. No, I have to read it myself, or else I can't follow. Because I have severe ADHD. They told me it's borderline when I got tested, but it's severe. But like if I read something, I have to read it multiple times in order to understand it sometimes.
Me too.
So it's like if I listen to it, I would just keep rewinding it over and over again.
Do you know what show I watched that I needed to do that? Was Mr. Robot. Great show. Loved it. Probably some of the best writing and directing I've seen in a TV show. I would have to rewatch some scenes like 6 times to understand what happened. It gets bad.
It's because you're lesser.
Tessa,
What the heck?
I'm recommending a strike point.
Alright, I'll give him one of my disappoints.
Yes.
That's all I am to Tessa now is just a disappointment.
Oh my God.
No, you're not.
That's why she doesn't
Quit
ride
it.
with me.
Look what you've done.
Where are we going?
31 Alpha.
Oh, okay.
Dispatch 27076, latest 31 Alpha.
I had to send somebody off a scene of mine today. That was fun.
Oh God. Who and what happened?
Harvey Holden like really pissed me off today, so I sent him off my scene.
Oh boy. Was it something he did on scene?
Yeah, he showed up on scene as I was like in the middle of chasing somebody who got done kidnapping and like torturing a cop or whatever. And one of their friends had to break him out, so they shot at us and we shot them down. But like just prior to that, just as we got the main guy in his custody, fucking Holden comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna send. I need to talk to you about something after this." I was like, "All right, well, we'll talk after this. I'm kind of busy right now." And he goes, and it was like, "I'll just." What was that? Go back. What's that shoe brick doing? Oh, it's the local. Never mind. Okay. I said, "All right, just find me after this and we'll talk about it." And he was like, "Well, I'm just gonna send it to you now, so I don't have to do it later." And I was like, "Okay, whatever. I won't look at it till later, though." So fast forward to the guy that tries to kill us.
Thanks for all the follows. I appreciate you.
We
Thank
shoot
you,
him
dudes.
down. We're still on the triage scene, and he walks up to me mid triage scene and is like, "Hey, I'm going to talk to you about this now because I'm cramped for time." And I'm like, "I'm literally leading a shootout scene right now. I'm cramped for time too." And he was like, "Cut me some slack." And I was like, "Dude, get the fuck off my scene." And he just left.
I mean,
He was
honestly,
like, "I'm cramped for time. Cut me some slack." And I was like, I'm leading a scene right now. Cut me some slack too." And he said, "Lead this." And I said, "Get the fuck off my scene."
oof. Yeah, I would have sent him off the scene too. Dispatch 270, we're code 6, 31 Alpha Hillcrest.
Is there anybody here robbing this house?
Hey, Chad, remember the one time Flop pissed in a pool and it turned out to be Nick Simone's house? Oh, it's for sale.
Buy
That-
it right now.
That's the, can we, you want me to?
Buy it, pussy. You won't.
I am just shy of the money needed for it, unfortunately.
What do you need?
100 grand.
I'll give you 100 grand right now if you buy it.
I think I'm maxed out on properties. I don't think I can buy it.
How many properties you got?
Like 4?
You are not thinking about doing what I think.
Yeah,
What?
I told him to. I called him. He
swear
said
to
he's a
God.
biter. He's a pussy.
You guys are dumb.
What?
Don't do that.
Don't do
Sell
what?
one of your properties and buy that one right now, pussy.
Well, it would either be the beach house, which I can't do. The Route 6811 house, which actually is not in my name. So it would be either the shop. Actually, I could sell. Hold on.
You're not a real man until you buy a house under peer pressure.
Oh, I've done it. I ended up selling that property though.
I'm gonna sell you, man.
Is that human trafficking?
Only if you're not consenting to it.
I'm not consenting to it. Don't sell me.
Why are you like this, man? You're no fun anymore.
What?
Change.
I know.
you won't allow me to traffic you, man.
I know. You. What the fuck?
I feel like late night shift 2 is getting really slow lately. I don't know what's.
This
Yeah.
every once in a while happens. It's not every night, but there's weird nights where it's dead.
This was happening like the past 2 nights that you and I rode together, though, because like this shit,
Yeah.
it was like worse than this yesterday.
So I think what happens is there's a lot of people at home in their apartments playing that new video game that just came out.
I think it's
New-
also a
new
lot of
video
cops
games.
are doing that, and because the passport system, the train conductor won't let people in if there's only so many cops on duty.
Yeah. So I wouldn't worry too much or anything. It's just right now everybody's excited.
Hey, Chad, if you
I
guys
don't
are
know
new
how
to
the
the
fuck
stream
people
and
can
how to
like
be
that
enjoying
game.
your stay, hit the follow button. It lets you come back. Thanks for
It
all the
does
new
not
subs
look fun
recently. I
at all.
appreciate it. And not that it needs to be said, because I thanked you all profusely yesterday, but all the support yesterday was insane. Thank you for everything yesterday. I really do appreciate it.
You think they're gonna come out?
I don't even know what house they're in.
I don't think so.
Are they in this one to our left? Right here? That car up there is moving very fucking slow. It's a little sus. Damn it, fuck up.
They're doing 37 miles an hour. They're not even braking. It's okay. Hey, look, it's the house I do actually want to buy.
This one here?
Nah, the one in front. Kaiba wants a mountain lion,
Oh.
and I told him that I would ask you, and that you would say no, and that
No.
yeah. He wanted a mountain lion in trade. I wonder if he sold it yet. No, he still owns it.
I dare you to seize it from him and then buy it.
I can't seize property. Wait,
Don't
can I?
do that.
I thought a judge had to seize properties. Hold on, can I seize this? What?
Don't even try that.
What do you mean?
What if you do it on accident?
Real men seize other people's
I don't know if
houses.
we can, but you know.
Isn't this the
probably
Ricardo
better
Perez's
not.
house?
What's up?
Isn't that Ricardo Perez's house?
It used to be. This used to be the old pitcher's house. Then
Yeah.
it sold when they got the property, and it was then Kaiba's, Ghetto Kaiba's. And Kaiba's claimed to me that he doesn't even use the house. So, I don't know. Why is
Hold him up at gunpoint, tell him to sell the house and buy it.
Avery Stone calling me? Give me a second.
Tell her to call me.
Hi, Avery.
Hey, did you
They
find
call me
a golden
anymore.
retriever in the ranger mailbox?
You mean a pelt or?
Yes, a pelt. Like
Yes.
Okay, Talia just called me and told me she left it there for you and that you were gonna pay.
Okay, I'll push it to a warrant. Can you give me a statement about that?
No, Flop, absolutely not. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you can give me a statement for that, I'll push it to a warrant.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
How long
Appreciate
ago
it.
did she leave it?
Let's see. That investigative report. Let me see. What was her last name again? It was Puff.
Yeah.
This asshole. Yeah, it would have been 4 days ago that she left it, and I had reason to believe that it could have been Talia Puff, and the fact that she's admitting to it now is all I need. So.
Cool.
Yep, awesome. If you could just ping me with that statement, I will go ahead and get it pushed for a warrant and go from there.
Hey, sweet.
Thank
Bye.
you so much. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Somebody put a golden retriever in our mailbox at the ranger station with a note attached to it with a threatening aura on me. And I said, this is probably Talia Puff, who kidnapped Steely, the EMS dog. And she just called Avery to let her know that she put a golden retriever in the mailbox and that it was for me from her. That's all I need to know.
What the heck is wrong with that woman?
I don't know, but I'm waiting for something outside of a poaching charge to request a 5150. Because unfortunately, maybe you could tell me differently. Do you think that we should be pushing 5150s for poaching charges?
You know, I think what we need to do is push for a psychotic animal mutilator law.
I agree.
That's not quite. I don't know. Like,
I'm assuming serial assaults and killings have been articulated to try and get pushed in court, but the charge does not fit. It's just the closest we have to a hut for somebody who continuously harms animals. All right, great. You want to check the mailbox?
yeah.
Might as well. Looks empty.
All right. I don't know. Like, I feel like if you're going out of your way to mutilate and torture something, human or otherwise, I think there should be some gravity to that, but I don't know.
I would agree. I just don't know a good set of charges for this, unfortunately. It's continuous, and
Felony
unfortunately,
cruelty, but that's it.
I mean, this would also be unlawful take, though, because it's still a retriever pelt. But I think the fact that there was a note attached to it saying that this is for not keeping your end of the deal, Ranger Flap, I hope.
Yeah, I think it would be more cruelty.
Okay. Then I'll push for animal cruelty.
She wasn't hunting. She was being a psycho.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to Dan at some point and see if Dan can tell me the things that he's tried in the past in court. Because I know Dan's taken a few people to court for abusing animals, which maybe will give me a good marker where to start with this. Because I do think we need a bigger charge.
What's that noise for, huh?
Nothing happening.
Yeah, there's no pings.
Flop, why did you tell me to get on duty, man?
What the fuck? How the fuck is that my
Stop
problem?
pranking me, man.
Jesus.
Flop, are you going to that thing in October? Everybody else is going to?
I think I'm passing on it. Just to land and put my head on a pillow is like $1,500. That's crazy. For 3
That's
days?
true. Yeah, that's true.
That's a little wild. I might be in LA. Maybe.
What's that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
All right, we're going to the prison. Can someone
did
let DOC know we're on the way?
Yeah, did you get an email too from Crane?
Yes.
I did too.
DOC. I'm coming up there.
Mr.
They
Peterson
said yes, sir.
needs to be let go.
Wait, I thought he was on a hut hold. They just 3-1 about it.
I guess he got a plea deal. So we're carrying that out for the Chief Justice.
Why didn't he email me? What the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe he's just working on
I'm
a
just never
list.
good enough for anybody anymore.
Oh my god.
Bison, please. You're breaking my heart.
It's fine. Nancy, Drew doesn't ride with me. Etta doesn't ride with me. Tessa won't ride with me.
What do you think I'm doing right now?
I had to adopt 3 new daughters yesterday.
Yeah, tell me about that, by the way. Charlotte, one of them, right?
Yeah, Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte
sister,
wanted me
and
to
Alessia.
adopt her, and she started like...
Are you the one she called?
Yeah, your daughter's fucking flirting with me, by the way.
Wait, what? Which one?
What do you mean, which one?
I have 4 daughters.
Charlotte.
She's flirting with you? Does she know you're gay?
I told her I was married, and she's like, well, which one of the two of us is the hottest? And I'm like, I'm not answering that question.
Bro, that's kind of telling on yourself. You think Charlotte's hotter than Ziggy.
I wasn't answering that shit. I'm like, I think the hottest person I know is my husband.
Yeah, but you didn't say that. You said, I'm not going to answer that, which means, like, inherently you believe she's hotter.
No.
It's like whenever somebody, like, says, I plead the fifth, I was like, so you did do it then.
Oh,
You know what I
my
mean?
God.
It's like the same thing.
That's funny.
You just got to tell, people, I like dick. And then they'll leave you alone.
I've tried this.
Someone help me with the door.
You got to back up a little bit. Back up. Back up. Back up. Oh, fuck. What a fucking
I can't.
I hate this door.
This door's the worst. was gonna make a joke, but I don't want to say it to Bison. I'm gonna say, damn, even the door doesn't want to work with him.
Oh!
I'm gonna flop.
What?
What has happened?
Nothing. Hey!
Look who it is.
Hello. We are here to help with, let's see, Adam Peterson.
Okay, I'll go get him.
Is he here?
Yeah, I was just talking to him. I'll go get him.
Hey, I just saw your 3-1 earlier.
Do you know
about that
7
Peterson
years
guy.
in minutes? Isn't it 1440 times 7? Hold on.
No, I don't know that number.
I got this. Hold on.
So I was letting you know what's happening.
All right, it's gonna be 10,080.
Oh!
Yo, what's good?
Hang on. Don't fucking
Hello.
don't do anything with that motherfucker yet. Hang on.
What the fuck, Bison? I've been locked up for 7 years in this bitch. I'm trying to get out.
You deserve life, pussy.
What the fuck? Fuck you mean, motherfucker?
Oh,
Hey.
maybe this was not a good idea.
You're one of the people that murdered my daughter, you fucking bitch.
Hey,
I didn't even
actually,
murder.
side
I
question.
didn't even shoot
Good
her,
to
bro.
see ya.
Pled guilty then.
Yeah.
Do you know if
No, I'm
Kleb
telling you,
Rush is around right now?
He was. Why?
Did he leave by chance? Do you know?
Leave the prison?
Yeah.
I don't.
How long ago did you see him?
believe
Listen,
so.
like I had said,
like
and I didn't
maybe
shoot,
45
so
minutes to an hour ago.
Was I a part of all that?
Okay.
I mean, obviously.
Let me see if he's
I was
around real
fucking
quick.
Shot down. But
He was up on a hold, so I'm just trying to figure that out.
wasn't me, bro, on that part.
I'll check the list real quick for you.
Yeah, I'm just double checking your case. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Kleb was around 45 fucking minutes ago.
What the fuck case? What's your case titled?
It's something John Mancini, I believe.
Have you been in here for 7 years?
Yeah, it was the night of the second that I got thrown up in here. So.
Yay or nay?
No.
Oh, good. All right.
Real quick. I tried calling you earlier.
Mhm.
Because we had the
Alright, yeah,
the
he's
bang
good.
bang boys, or bang bros, whatever the fuck they're called.
The Bang Bus
they-
boys, the bang,
Okay.
the Yeah.
The bangers. I don't know, but they attacked one of our guards and
We're
took
about
his
to get a
gun.
fat payday right now. out of my
Did a
fucking
cop
bank
come up
account.
here?
I mean,
No.
we don't really get that much, to be honest.
I think.
Oh, really?
Shit.
the
Okay.
justice-
We
We
were
took
all
him down.
Oh,
We
shit,
were
so
at
none of you
MRPD.
guys don't- none of you guys get paid from that
Trying to
shit.
report it, but just
'Cause I know
know
you
if
guys get
one of
paid
them
when you
comes
guys
up with a
fucking
Glock,
bill my
it's
ass,
DOC.
so that's all
What's
I-
up?
You guys would have made it.
If one of them
You guys
comes up,
would've made some money off
if like
that
you
off my
arrest one
bank
of them
account,
and they
bro.
have a Glock, it's from DOC.
Hey, I'm getting billed
It's one of ours.
Can that
I don't really
DOC
have a
guard
problem.
give me a statement, and I'll get a report up right now about
It's
it?
not about profit. I'm just saying.
Do you know which DOC guard this
y'all
was?
get paid? You guys
It was
have a job.
Redman.
You know what I mean?
How do you spell his full name?
REDMOND.
Okay, that's fair.
Marcus Redmond.
Maybe.
Have him email me. Can you pass along my credentials to him?
Tessa, I don't think you remember.
'Cause
that
that's-
long time ago. Me and you got
That's important.
kidnapped by
I can
Mike
do that.
Block and brought
Yeah,
over
I can do
here.
that. It's just
I
a
got.
matter of getting a
was
hold
it-
of him because I
was it
rarely
me
see
that
him.
got blown up? I don't
But
remember.
I'll reach out
Somebody
to the
got blown
warden
up,
to let
and
him
then we got
know,
taken-
and he
we
can
got
get a hold
taken
of him and let him
by Mike
get him over
Block.
to you.
Okay.
Yep, we got
I
held
will.
hostage. Yeah, we
I'll start
walked
doing the
our
paperwork
ass in.
now.
Dropped us off
And
in
if
here.
you could just try and forward me that information,
long
whether
ass
it's in a
time ago.
text would be best form. I will go ahead and go from there.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
No worries.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I'll start
Yeah,
working on this
yep.
now.
Yeah, so he's gonna get 7 years parole, which I can do the math here in a second.
10,080.
10,080. Okay, there you go. So he's gonna get 10,080, and then I guess you said Crane's gonna charge him for the 750.
Yeah. And do you know what your parole conditions are?
I mean, anything that I like, if I get caught for any crime or anything, it just gets tacked on to whatever, right? Is that how that works? Or is there like I need to? Do I have a parole officer?
Crane just said standard conditions, so I'm assuming it's all the basics, like I don't know. Let me see.
Jeff, can I get your license real quick? This is just for my paperwork so that I can make notice to your ID.
Oh yeah. It's somewhere in my pocket here. No.
Ooh, my nose.
Ah, there you go. There you are.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Jeff.
Yep, of course. There you are.
I just needed this for the report. This way I could say who I spoke to. So.
Okay, no worries.
Was there a 13 Alpha earlier from all you guys? Was that what it was in relation to? Let me go and document that all real quick. I'm gonna get the report up right now.
Beverages.
Thank you, Jeff.
Okay.
You shall not use, purchase, or possess any narcotics or dangerous drugs, controlled substances unless prescribed.
I mean, can I still buy joints and shit? Like, you know what I mean? Or is that not?
I would say probably avoid it.
Okay.
Well.
I would say just steer clear of it for now, because even though it says no narcotics or drugs, even though weed is legal, you don't want to risk some cop being overzealous or something.
Yeah, okay.
Avoid the headache.
Looks like I'm doing some yoga then.
Yeah, avoid the headache, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Go see Bo or do some yoga.
You can't possess any firearms or any kind of weapon, regardless of your licensing.
And that is also like no knives or anything.
No, you
like
can have a knife. Yeah. It's,
okay.
89304. Sorry, chat.
Yeah, specifically firearms in that one.
Firearms, okay.
You shall at all times cooperate with the judiciary and the UPD, and your behavior shall justify the opportunity granted you by this parole. Comply with all institutional rules, including but not limited to the Penal Code of the State of San Andreas, which means try not to break any laws. Don't be dumb.
Yeah.
And then, while under parole, you're prohibited to travel to any foreign nations, sovereign states, or go to space. You should remain in San Andreas.
Wait, hold on. Does it actually say space?
Yes, it does. It specifies.
What the hell? Okay.
Sorry,
That's
can't go to the moon.
Man, I was fucking literally as soon as I got out of here, I was planning on going there.
Yeah, so that's your general conditions. Unless your
for me.
Pleo had
Yo, Crane, have a
anything
good rest of the
extra
night. I
in
appreciate
it,
you. Thank you for all
which
your
would
support as always.
hopefully
You have a
have
good one. Take
copy
care.
of.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Jesus, chat, today's been busy.
Otherwise.
All right. Thank you for explaining that to me, because honestly, that's the first time I've ever had like a big parole. You know what I mean? It's the first time I've ever been in jail for this long.
Say you're out for like 2 years and you get caught doing something, you won't have to serve those 2 years, but you'll serve the rest that's on there. It's like the normal parole, but on a larger scale. How we? Do you guys need me to do it?
No, I can do it. Is he billed? What do we do with this bill? Or is
No,
he going to get
he's
another
not
time?
getting billed. Crane will do it.